Hello everyone, this will be a quick tutorial on how I got this look. My client actually has very thick hair, so what I like to do is tame her edges. So I'm actually taking the Gorilla Snot, as you can tell, and I'm just flicking them back. We are going to be installing a lace closure, which you'll see a little bit later on. Here you'll actually see me parting for her braid down. I like to do the same braid pattern. I feel like if you realize something works, do it the same way all the time. So as in my previous videos, you'll actually see me do this braid pattern. I feel, like I said before, it's a lot flatter, and it stays, it's very sturdy, and I like doing it this way. Guys, in this shot we actually do have a television, so please do not judge me if you see me keep looking up. My eyes are very big, so I know they look huge. And we also talk a lot, so please don't judge. Here you actually see me applying the coconut oil in her hair. My client is natural, so I want to make sure that her hair stays moisturized underneath her install. And here's where you'll actually see the full braid pattern. So here's a quick trick. For her, I'm actually going to put foundation underneath her closure. Sometimes I bleach the knots, sometimes I don't. It's all up to you. I use different techniques depending on how I'm feeling that day, but today we actually put the foundation underneath the closure. Now here you actually see that it actually looks natural with the foundation underneath. I'm actually going to do the same technique that I did in my previous install with installing the lace closure. Again, I do the stitch underneath the closure first, and then I go around the perimeter, and then after that I actually do the invisible stitch, which you'll see a little bit later on in the video. Now remember guys, you actually have to do one side first and then you do the other side so you make sure that it's even, because if you don't, it will come out lopsided and you don't want that.
you need.
And here is where you'll actually see me do that invisible stitch. I wonder if you guys can tell. You see how when I put the foundation underneath the closure, you can see the parts in the hair, so you don't actually have to tweeze it. Because I noticed when you tweeze the closure, it actually starts to shed after a while. So this is why I do this technique. Now here's where you actually see me cutting off for the lace. Guys, I would suggest getting smaller scissors. It's really annoying to cut it with these big scissors that I have. I actually lost them, so yeah. Now I know that you guys think that we're done, but we are not. That closure is still not laying as flat as I want it to, so we're gonna actually do that anchor that I always do in all of my videos. Like I said in my previous videos, I do my anchor with the thread. You see how flat it's laying? Yep. Here's where I actually wanted to show you guys how I sew down my wefts. Like I said in my previous videos, I do like to do the double knot technique. She doesn't actually leave her installs in for a long time, but she does leave them in long enough. So with this technique, her tracks will not slip. Guys, please excuse the kids in the background. I know they can be a little bit distracting. No, they are not mine. Here's where I wanted to show you guys where you can actually finish your install in a timely manner. What I like to do is after I'm done with each bundle, I like to straighten it first, and then I actually get on to the next bundle. Now I know you guys are going to ask, where did I get this flat iron from? It's actually Argan Oil's one and only. I love this flat iron. I do like everything. I do my silk presses. I even curl with it. And another thing I like about it, not only does it flat iron silk straight, but it does have argan oil inside the plates. This is where you guys are going to see me actually stitch the West using the fold over method. I do it a little bit different around the edges, especially when I do a lace closure. I like to actually fold it over and then I sew underneath, but I'm actually tucking the hair underneath the braid, which you'll see me right here once I fold it over. When you do that method, She can actually pull her hair back and it'll look like as if the hair is growing out of her scalp. See here, once again, you see me actually do the fold over method again, and then you'll also see me tucking in the hair underneath the braid. Now this is how your install should look. If she would stop moving, you would see a lot better. Nice flat, and then here silky straight. I'm moving it so you can actually see that you cannot see the wefts in between the hair at all. And this is actually the finished product. Nice, flat, shiny. I did add a light layers in the bang. And you see that part? It looks natural. It looks like it's her hair. And that is why I actually tucked the wefts underneath the braid, because now the hair looks like as if it's growing out of her scalp. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe below.